Welcome families, friends, faculty members, and of course, our graduating class of 2019. My story started at 316 North 5th Ave, right here in Mechanicville, just a few blocks away from the Little League ball fields, where I would eventually be introduced to team sports for the first time. I learned the meaning of hard work at an early age. My father, Jerry, holding 3 jobs, my mother, Patty, 2. I myself had various jobs throughout high school. Mowing lawns, landscaping, installing windows. I even worked at a pen factory. But my favorite job was working as a dishwasher at Joyce's Log Cabin for another hardworking man, Dominic Tipanero. When the restaurant would get very busy on Friday nights, this job had the added benefit of expanding my vocabulary of newly invented swear words, all created by Dom himself. I soon graduated MHS, just as my parents had done before me, as well as all 8 of my aunts and uncles. My brother Todd would soon follow. 4 years after that, I would again receive a diploma, this time from Cornell University with a degree in animal science. At that moment, I decided to take the biggest risk of my life and shun vet school in pursuit of a career training thoroughbred racehorses. So there I was, an Ivy League graduate, living in a tack room on the backside of Belmont Park Racetrack. If my parents were disappointed or concerned, they sure didn't show it. They kept their message to me consistent. Pursue what makes you happy. I began working my way up from the bottom, traveling and living in various parts of the country, gaining as much knowledge as I could. This process taught me the true meaning of sacrifice, missing many family functions, holidays, reunions with friends. These were tough decisions for any young person to make. I was determined to master my trade and open up my own business, which I eventually did in the fall of 2007. I now own and manage the largest thoroughbred racing operation in the country. I'm currently the 2nd highest rated trainer in the world. Along this journey, I've also been fortunate to share 2 beautiful daughters, Ava and Andy, with an amazing woman, Terrell, who not only was instrumental in helping us build our company in early days, but now assumes the most important role of raising our girls while I continue to work long hours and travel. I consider myself to be successful, lucky, and blessed. So what is the definition of success? Is it making a lot of money? Having your own Wikipedia page? Becoming famous? How about identifying your passion and making a career and life out of it? Finding happiness in what you are doing every day and enjoying any fruits of life that you desire. The definition of success is determined by you. I was fortunate to find my passion at a relatively young age. Some of you have already found yours. Others are still exploring. When you do decide what it is that you want to pursue, you must go all in. Work hard and be thorough. Never let anyone discourage you as you climb to the top. Yes, there will be bumps along the road and obstacles to overcome. Stay driven, focused, determined. Outwork those around you. Like Abraham Lincoln once said, "Things may come to those who wait, but only the things left by those who hustle." I want to share with you 2 pieces of advice that have contributed to my success. The first involves your decision-making process. Your successes and failures in life are not solely determined by your results. Meaning, if you're a lawyer and you lose a case, if you're an investor and you lose money on a stock, or you're a doctor and your patient's condition worsens, or if you're a horse trainer and you lose a race, does that mean you failed? What if your technique and approach were spot on and you did exactly what you were supposed to do? And some unpredictable event contributed to an unfavorable result. It's very important at these moments that you evaluate your process honestly and do not react to those results. Believe in your process. Do not change anything. If examination of your process does indeed uncover flaws, be honest with yourself, but don't be hard on yourself. Make the necessary changes and try again. Of course, there is the rare occasion of having a positive result, but honestly recognizing that your process was actually wrong. We call this getting lucky. This is why it's important to evaluate your process even after your wins, because we all know it's very difficult to get lucky twice. The second area of advice is about winning and losing. My most important lesson learned on this topic occurred right here on this very property we're standing on today. It was the spring of 1996, and I was a junior on our varsity baseball team. We were playing a home game against the mighty Albany Academy, a team known for regularly winning the league title. As we took the field, I was amazed at the size, speed, and strength of their players. The final score of the game was consistent with my observations. We lost 21-2. After the game, Coach Sean Hunter summoned us to center field to take a knee. I thought for sure we were in for a lecture about everything we did wrong throughout the game, followed by a few laps around the field. Instead, Coach Hunter seized the opportunity to show extraordinary leadership. He said to us, "Winning breeds confidence, and losing builds character. You need to find a way to build up this experience today and be better for it. Build your character, and when you start winning, you will find your confidence." I thought a lot about these words in the days and weeks following this game, trying to fully understand them. As the season was nearing its end, we traveled to Albany Academy to play them again. The cadets needed this victory to secure yet another league title. The Red Raiders were only playing for themselves. The bus ride there was eerily quiet. I remember thinking to myself, so this is what a trailer full of lambs sounds like headed to the slaughterhouse. As the game was about to begin, Coach Hunter turned to Mike Moan to be our pitcher. Moaner, as we called him, had an uncanny resemblance to the character played by Charlie Sheen in Major League, Wild Thing. He could throw the ball fast, but rarely in the exact same place 2 times in a row. But on this special day, Mike had incredible control over his pitches. As the game progressed, we jumped out to a 4-1 lead. Inning by inning, we were winning this game. And as Coach Hunter predicted, we were finding our confidence. During the bottom half of the final inning, Albany Academy made a comeback and cut the lead to 4-3. Coach Hunter called timeout and we huddled up at the mound. I could feel a sense of uncertainty amongst my teammates at this moment, that this unthinkable upset was somehow slipping away from us. This was my opportunity to step up and show leadership. I looked at my coach, and I looked at my teammates, and I assured them that our opponents were beaten. This was our game to win. With those words, Coach Hunter left Mike in the game, and he impressively closed out the side. David had indeed slayed the life. Ironically, my chosen career path has taken me into professional sport, where I'm ultimately judged on wins and losses. In fact, if I lose 70% of my races, I'm considered brilliant. Needless to say, Coach Hunter's words have come in handy in many situations, dealing with clients, jockeys, employees. Boosting their morale and helping them maintain a positive outlook is crucial at times. Dealing with losses, both personally and professionally, will be a challenge throughout your lives. I want to encourage all of you to never forget where you came from. Always remember and appreciate the sacrifices made by your families, teachers, coaches, and other members of our community who helped you get to this point today. They have invested time in you, not for a monetary bonus or any special recognition, but because they care about your future. Whenever I am back in my hometown, I look forward to Sunday dinners at my parents' house. The first thing I do when I arrive is pick up the local Express newspaper and look for familiar names and faces. When my racing season winds down, I enjoy taking my father to Bubbles Restaurant for breakfast. Do I go there because their food is amazing? It's okay. I go there because I'm both inspired and humbled to return to my roots. Surrounding myself with the hardworking members of our community. It is that work ethic that defines the city of Mechanicville. As my time with you draws to an end, I want to thank the graduating class for selecting me to speak today. It's an honor that I will cherish for the rest of my life. No award or victory in a horse race will ever compare to it. I look forward to following all of your successes and anticipate the day I will be sitting in this auditorium listening to your commencement speech. Wherever your travels may take you, just know that I'll be at those Sunday dinners with my parents, now trading in my Express newspaper for a Wall Street Journal, or a Time magazine, or a Sports Illustrated, looking for your names and faces. I challenge all of you, start aiming higher. I am certain that you all have the same foundation I had, standing on this stage 22 years ago. You should fear nothing. Your potential is indeed unlimited. I'm going to leave you with a quote from the late Steve Jobs. Have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. They somehow know what you truly want to become. Congratulations to all of you. Best of luck. God bless MHS.